Hey, what is up, you guys? In this video, we're going to be sharing with you guys our first ever PSA submission. So we have a total of 41 cards, and these cards are special to us because we pulled every single one of these cards ourselves. So most of these we pulled on the channel with you guys, and a couple of these we pulled before our channel. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It has really been a journey from pulling these cards on video with you guys to sending them in and hopefully receiving them soon from PSA graded. And yeah, guys, we really do appreciate each and every one of you guys, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first card that we have is the Shiny Charizard from Shining Fates, and this card is one of my favorite cards in the whole entire collection. This is our first big pull that we ever had, and I remember losing my mind over pulling this card, so I'm very happy to finally send this one in to get graded. And yeah guys, let's move on to the next one.
The next card that we have is the Rainbow Charizard from Champions Path. So we opened up so many Champions Path before we actually pulled this card, and once we got it, we were so excited over it. I love Rainbow Charizard. This is definitely one of my favorites.
Alright guys, so the next card that we have is the Charizard from Darkness Ablaze, and I really like the Charizard Vmax trio. I think they all look good together, and they're just going to look so amazing slapped together, you guys, and I can't wait for them to come back graded. Alright guys, so the next card that we're going to be submitting is the Celebrations Charizard, and we're not submitting not one, not two, but three of these, and we have pulled all of these on channel. It's been our first biggest pull on the channel, and ever since then, it's been a good luck charm for us. Ever since we pulled this card, we just pulled a whole bunch of alternate arts back to back to back. So yeah, this is one of our favorite cards, and hopefully it comes back with a good grade.
So the next card that we have is the Urshifu Vmax Altar from Battle Styles. This was the first Altar from Battle Styles that we ever pulled, and our only one. And when we pulled it, it came from a Celebrations V-Box, which was even more crazier.
Alright guys, so next we have the Zapdos from Chilling Reign, and I remember pulling this one out of a random V-Union box, which was insane. We lost our minds. I wasn't expecting it at all, and Altar Zapdos is one of my favorite cards from Chilling Reign, so I was very happy to pull this one, guys, and I'm very excited to see what it comes back graded.
So the next two cards we have is the Tornadus V Altar from Chilling Reign. So we pulled one of them off camera. It was our first ever Altar from Chilling Reign, and we pulled it from an ETB, which was so crazy because we were not expecting it at all.
Alright guys, so next we have two of these cards, and it is the Blissey Altar. So I remember pulling the first one out of a random Celebrations ETB. Once again, that's so crazy. We get really lucky with those random V-Boxes and ETBs. And then the second one I pulled on my birthday as well. So that was pretty insane, you guys, and I'm very excited to send both of these in to get graded.
So the next two cards we have is the Golurk Altar from Evolving Skies. So we had pulled one of them on his birthday, which was crazy because it was the first day we ever pulled two Altarts, and then we pulled the other one in the blister pack.
Alright guys, so up next we have the Sylveon Altar from Evolving Skies, and this is one of our favorite cards in the entire collection. The artwork is just insane, and I remember pulling this one from a random blister pack from Walmart, so we absolutely lost our minds when we finally pulled this card. And yeah guys, I'm very happy to have this one in the collection and to send this one in to get graded.
So the next card that we have is a Duraludon Altar from Evolving Skies. We pulled this one in our New Year's video, which was so crazy because it was our first ever Altar to start off the new year.
Alright guys, so the next card that we have is the Umbreon Vmax Altar from Evolving Skies, and man, I wanted this card for so long. We were chasing it for so long, and then we finally pulled it out of a random tin, you know what I'm saying? That's so insane. We do really get lucky with those V-tins and V-boxes, but yeah guys, this is one of my favorite cards in the collection, and one that I really wanted since Evolving Skies came out, and we were so excited when I finally pulled it. I actually almost lost my voice that day yelling in that video, but yeah guys, I'm very happy to have this one in the collection and to send it off to get graded.
This next card is the Glaceon Altar from Evolving Skies. This card is really special to me because it's the first ever Altar that I pulled that was not a duplicate, and I really love Glaceon itself.
Alright guys, so up next we have two Rayquaza VMAX Altars from Evolving Skies, and I remember losing my mind when we pulled our first one from the pre-release. We were in our car, we only had 5 packs from the pre-release event, and we pulled the Rayquaza VMAX Altar, which was absolutely insane. And then we pulled another one from a blister pack from Target, and we lost our mind once again, you guys. But yeah, this is one of my favorite cards in the collection as well, and I'm so excited to have this card in the collection and send it off to get graded.
So the next two cards we have is the Celebi Altar from Fusion Strike. We pulled the first one from our first ever Fusion Strike booster box, and we were so excited over it because it was our first Altar from Fusion Strike. And the second one we pulled from a random blister pack.
Alright guys, so now we have the Espeon VMAX from Fusion Strike, and I remember this card being the winner of our Which is the Best set of 2021, and obviously Fusion Strike won with this massive pull. We have the Espeon VMAX Altar. I really love the sleepy Espeon and the Wingles flying around. This artwork is just insane, and it's one of my favorites in the collection, guys, and I'm very excited to send this one off to get graded.
The next two cards we have is the Luminion Altar from Brilliant Stars. This was our first ever Altar from this set, and we pulled it out of a random blister pack. I really like the artwork on this card and how the colors look.
Alright guys, so up next we have the Arcus Altar from Brilliant Stars, and ever since this card was shown off, I really wanted to get it. I love the artwork on this card, and I remember when we finally did pull it, we also pulled the Charizard Altar in that video. I literally almost lost my voice in that video. It was absolutely insane, you guys. So this is one of my favorite cards in the collection, and I'm very excited to get this one graded.
So the next card that we have is the Charizard Altar from Brilliant Stars. This is the card that we wanted the most from the set, and of course we pulled it with the Arcus Altar, which made it even more crazier. But we were so happy once we pulled this card and so excited over it.
Alright guys, so now we're getting into the newer set, Astro Radiance, and we have the Sneasler Altar, and I remember going absolutely insane for this card. I really like the artwork on it, and the colors, they just pop, and this is just one of my favorite artworks in the collection, you know what I'm saying? But yeah guys, I'm very excited that we have this one in the collection, and I'm very excited to get this one graded as well.
So the next card that we have is the Dialga Altar from Astro Radiance. We pulled this from our first ever Astro Radiance booster box, and I really love the colors on this card, and it's one of my favorites.
Alright guys, so now we're getting into some rainbows in the collection, and we have the Rainbow Rayquaza, and this is one of my favorite rainbow cards in the collection. I absolutely love Rayquaza, such a beast legendary, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is one of my favorite cards. It looks so amazing guys, and I'm very excited to have it in the collection and get it sent in to get graded.
This next card that we have is the Mew Vmax Rainbow from Fusion Strike. This is one of my favorite cards, and this card is so iconic to us because we posted a short of it and it blew up with almost over 400,000 views.
Alright guys, so now we're moving on to some of our favorite promos from the Sword and Shield era guys, and we have the Flareon Altar. So we have two of these cards, and these are some of my favorite cards. Obviously, Evolutions are some of our favorite cards in general. But yeah, the artwork on this card is just absolutely insane, and I love Flareon, so I'm very excited to send this one in to get graded.
The next two cards that we have is the Flareon Vmax Altar. The artwork on this card is so insane, and we're excited to send this one in to get graded.
Alright guys, so now we have the Vaporeon Altar, which is absolutely insane guys. This is probably my favorite Altar from the trio. I really like the way they did Vaporeon in these promos. But yeah guys, I'm very excited to send these in to get graded.
This next card that we have is the Vaporeon Vmax Altar. This card looks so good, and I love how it's swimming around with the other Pokemons in the back.
Alright guys, so now we have two of the Jolteon Altars. Jolteon is my favorite of the trio, and this card just looks absolutely insane. I like how it's jumping around in the city, and it just looks so good. The colors on it just stand out really well, and I'm very excited to send this one in to get graded as well.
The last two cards that we have is the Jolteon Vmax Altar. I really love this card and how happy he is with all the lightning strikes around him.
But yeah guys, we're very excited to send all of these cards in to get graded from our personal collection. We have so many good memories with each and every one of these cards. But yeah, we really do appreciate all of the love and support from you guys. But that's going to be it for this video guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye!